Hi, it's Kim from Auspicious Air. Well, we should talk about it. How is everybody feeling? These planetary alignments are fucked up. So, we have a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse. We're in the shadow of Mercury retro. Things are good. Things are really good. Just try to use this energy for good and not destruction, because it can really go either way. It can. Yeah. So let's burn some shit, okay? Fuck this shit. That's what I have to say. That's been great. No. And the weather on that, on top of that, it's been squirrely as anything. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are. So let's. I'm just gonna do a regular reading. I do that every time. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't done twin flames in so long, and I don't really care to, really. It's just who I am. So I tried to make it so you could see the cards. Spirits, guides. Anybody could, please show me the cards I need to see. One more shuffle. Two more. The Sun, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, the Emperor in the Challenge, Judgment, Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Death. Ooh. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. I gotta turn that down. Ten of Wands. Holding people's burdens, carrying more than necessary. Just feeling weighted down, feeling like the energy is thick. And it is. It is. The energy is thick. It's thick. So, try to release that. Try to not let it be so heavy, but shit's heavy. And your overall, I love this. You have the Sun. It's a Leo card. So, it's the happiest card in the deck. This too shall pass. So stay positive. It's hard. We're all in this together. Unless you were born with like a solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, or in a Mercury retrograde. If you were born in that, then you might feel fine. But I'm going to guarantee that over 80% of us were not born in those alignments. So it's not feeling great. But that's okay. It will get better. Page of Cups. And it's in Libra. So it's all about relationships. It's all about connection and collaboration and, relationships, basically. So Page of Cups, creative, trying to, this is your energy, the Courant, whoever's here watching. This is, and you can swap the cards if you need to. Sides, whatever. Page of Cups, creative, a little bit green, but definitely wanting to make changes, move forward and different things. They're just a little bit more overly eager to do those things, so they can kind of act hastily, and they're overly sometimes emotional. And so, try to definitely not act out of emotion, act out of, I say don't act out of emotion, but it's like what causes depression is the suppression of emotion. Because what do you do what does depressed mean? It means holding something down. So I'm not saying don't be emotional, but try to rein it in a little bit. Have self-awareness of how you're reacting to others and how you're projecting those emotions, and make sure it's from a place of love and consideration and truth. Make sure it comes from a place of truth and act accordingly. They have the King of Swords. Again, they're acting from a place of truth. He can be a little bit harsh. He's going to tell you how he feels, with it being fair, but it sometimes doesn't come across warm and cuddly. It can sometimes be a little bit more harsh and abrupt, but it is the truth, and it does come from a good place. It comes from a place of fairness and just place. It's air energy. They're going to be cerebral. They're going to really think about things. But the King of Swords can just be a little bit cutting, He's the King of Swords. He cuts through all the bullshit, though. He gets down to what is important and what matters, and he doesn't let people be unfair or unjust. So I like that. And the obstacle or challenge is the Emperor. So this is about it's the thought of not being the Emperor. It's the thought of not getting to the end all be all. It's the thought of not, having your own empire and running your own ship. And it's that lack of control, that this is, it's your challenge, your fear, your obstacle. So it's that lack of having control, it's the lack of that parental grip, or that grip of knowing, it's the unsure, the unknown. Then you have judgment. Judgment's judgment. I mean, it's like, whether we judge ourselves, worst critics ever are ourselves, but if we can really try not to judge ourselves, we judge ourselves more harshly than we judge anyone else, but that unfortunately riptides into or flows over into other people, and then we in turn start to reflect and project our own insecurities and then start judging them. When we're judging ourselves harshly, the only other way that we're going to, I mean, the only thing that the, what do you go? The only action or reaction from judging ourselves is the reaction of judging other people. Or, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, right? When we judge ourselves, automatically we're going to judge other people. You know, if we don't like ourselves, we're not going to be good to other people. If we don't care for ourselves, we're not going to be able to care for other people. It's just that reflection. It's like, you know, you get what I'm saying. Watch your judgments upon others. Page of Pentacles, and watch your judgment upon yourself. Page of Pentacles, a lot of pages here. Really strong masculine energy here, but then there's a little bit of the, you know, Page of Pentacles, trying to watch your finances, not being exactly stable, but working towards it, which, you know, I don't hate the Page of Pentacles. He's just not as, you know, he's not the King of Pentacles. There's work to be done. There's work in progress. There's, you know, keep pushing forward. Don't be lazy. Hello. And right now I think the energy is really wonky, and so it's easy and the craving to not do things is definitely there. But after, in a few days, we should be good for, we should be good. Clear out though, whatever you need to clear out. Try to stay grounded as much as you can. Drink your water, take your salt baths, you know, meditate, and burn your sage, burn your candles. Do the things that you can to spiritually cleanse yourself and to protect yourself. Then you have the Two of Wands. That's about choices. And, you know, I think these choices are about like this energy is much about tearing down the old, having it blow up, which is like death. You know, like the death card doesn't mean literal death. It means everything has to die to be reborn. Sometimes you have to tear it all down to fucking build it back up, whether that's in relationships, whether that's in work, whether, you know, things are going to be a little chaotic for a minute. It's just the way it is. That's the energy right now. Then you have, yeah, the nightmares. This comes with it. It's like the fear, the fear of change, the fear of doing the shadow work, the fear of really looking inward and seeing where possibly we can grow. You know, having that accountability within ourselves, and also holding our boundaries with other people, not losing ourselves in other people, not putting other people before us, because you are number one. And, you know, but also not projecting upon other people for our needs, and for, you know, allowing people to have some grace and some space to be themselves. And, you know, but not fearing that self, our egos, you know, act from a place of love and compassion, and not from contempt or aggression. You know, accept the help, and open your heart, and just try to soften, because like I said, nobody's alone in this. Everyone is feeling this in some kind of way. Like I said, depending on where your birth chart, where your placements are, you're going to feel it different. But I'm going to guarantee that about 80% of the people out there are feeling it in a little bit of a chaotic or disruptive way, or it's just a difficult, thick energy to move through. So if we could all just be a little bit nicer to each other, have a little bit more compassion, and just go easy on each other. Be easy, be gentle, be nice, be kind. So, and remember, Mercury retrograde is all about, Mercury is the communication planet. Things are going to get lost in communication. There's going to be communication breakdowns, okay? So whether it's electronics, computers, just talking, people are going to take things a different way. Things are going to be, that's what Mercury retro does. Yeah, I know. When people say it, everybody's like, I got, yeah, whatever. It's not a joke, though. It's really real. So, try to keep your communication clear. Don't be surprised if things get lost in translation and get, fucked up. Sending wrong texts, saying things out of pocket. We're in pre-shadow. It's not quite here yet, but so we have a while. You're welcome. Love to be the bear. But yeah, you'll be fine. It's all good. Fear not. This too shall change. I mean, give it a couple weeks. We'll be fine. The energy will turn around. And you have that sun card, so we're gonna do the human spirit oracle. I love these. These are my new ones. They're so beautiful. We'll pick. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Mercury retrograde fucks up your communication. So your voice, your speech, your throat chakra, tongue-tied, can't get your words out, things sound wonky. Just it'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up. And I know it sounds silly, but it's true. Just saying. And it's really just an illusion, to be honest. It's really just the planet, I think, slows down, stops. And so it seems like it's in a retrograde because we're still moving. Yeah. Have you ever been in a car or pulled up beside a semi and you're a passenger in a car and the semi is going, but you feel like you're going, but it's just like a weird, and it's that feeling of are we going? Are we moving? Who's moving? That's what a Mercury retrograde. That's the best way I can explain it. Probably not a great. Manifest your miracle. And third eye blind. They're very similar cards. Oh, 44 and 42. 44, that's my number. And 42. That's crazy. That's crazy. That card is crazy weird looking to me. If you pull it back, it almost looks like an eye, but it's close. Anyway, 44 is the manifest your miracle. Manifest your miracle. What does it say? It's the last one, right? Hello. 44, manifest your miracle. Dandelions, wishbones, four-leaf clovers, oh my. Manifesting has always been a part of your life. I think we got this one last time. Along the way, we can find the practices childish, naive, or taboo, but why? What changed your perspective about manifesting your miracles? The next bit is something we believe so strongly in. We as humans are energy. We are giving off a specific frequency, and that is the hum that is manifesting and bringing to life what we radiate. So set your intention and truly believe that it is yours and it is coming to you. You deserve to live the life you want. This card is a sign that you are worthy. Step into your power and manifest your miracle. If you are a visual person, then take time to create a vision board and the sky's the limit. I think we did have that one last time. Or a couple times before. Then we have 42. Third eye blinds. I don't see with a third eye. Oh, baby, open up that eye. It really allows you to see through all the bullshit. Stop ignoring your instincts and your intuition and insight. Scared that it's just wishful thinking? Open that third eye and you will be surprised at all the foresight you have within you. That gut feeling is in your true north telling you to stop being blind. We have been so conditioned that that there are only 5 senses, but look at the animals. Look at animals hearing things we cannot see or seeing things we cannot see. We believe that the reason you are closed off is because it is all relative to your experiences. If you can't see, it's tangibly, then how could it be there? Try some simple meditation to help relax and get your inner eyesight back. Use that third eye, baby. It's there for a reason. That's, the third eye, it's your intuition. It's there. It's your pineal gland. It's the things that you know, but you don't know, but you know, that you feel, that it's those soul ties. It's like the past lives, the things, the future, seeing visions of the future, but it all comes from the past. I mean, time is relevant, time is not real, time is fluid, it's not linear. So pay attention to small things, try to see beyond the veil. I heard somebody say something about death the other day, about people die around us sometimes to let us know not to be scared about it. Obviously it's inevitable. We're all gonna die. But really, we're all gonna die, just like we were all born, and we were lucky to have been part of that club. Because if you think of all the chances that you're here, pretty slim, actually, to be honest. So enjoy it. Use it for your best ability while you're here. Don't waste it. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.